Hey, it's your girl Joyce here, and I am here to give you some essential makeup tips for people who have no idea what they're doing. I just want to share the tips that helped me in the very beginning of my makeup journey and helped me to get where I am today. So, stay tuned. Also, I've been getting a lot of compliments on this hair, so if you do want to see a review, let me know down in the comments and make sure you hit subscribe while you're here. I'm not here to call myself an expert. I've played in and I've practiced makeup just enough so I can go outside, snatch when I need to, look good when I need to, and just feel confident about myself and my appearance. Not that I need makeup to do those things, but when I do it, I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I consider myself to be intermediate, medium level at best. I cannot do eyeshadow for my life, and I do love my eyes. They're like my favorite feature, but I find other ways and things to play with around in makeup so that I can accentuate that and, you know, pop elsewhere, because this whole thing is okay. My first tip comes from this quote that I found online, and I don't know who said it, but it just resonates with me in so many different parts of my life. It goes, do what you can with what you have where you are. And that to me in makeup means you don't have to have the most expensive brands to be able to make these fire looks. NYX is a good one, Maybelline, CoverGirl sometimes, because it's hard, especially as a person with a darker skin tone, to find brands like foundation and maybe even eyeshadow colors that really complement our skin tones. But things like liners, mascaras, you don't really need to, you know, have a certain skin tone for those things. So it's okay to mix and match high end and low end. Nobody's going to look at your eyeball and say, oh, is that the Kat Von D liner? Yep, I was looking to buy that. A black line at the top of your eye is a black line. A red is a red is a red. People are going to appreciate the look if you can sell it. One black pigment, nobody's gonna know where it came from unless it's just this spectacular rainbow glitter black pigment that only one brand sells, like those lipsticks, those glitter lipsticks that Pat McGrath sells. Those are like $40, $50 for a lipstick. You can take a MAC lipstick, you can take a lipstick that you got from Walgreens, and you can get some body glitter, mix it up with some whatever, I don't know, look. I don't know everything, okay, but there's a tutorial for everything. This Tarte Shape Tape Concealer is one of the most popular concealers on the market. It's so raved about, and it ranges for about $30 for one tube. $30. I didn't pay $30 for this, but look. But I also use this, which is LA Girl Pro Concealer. You can find it in any beauty supply store, and well, not Sally's. I'm talking about the beauty supply stores, okay? This thing is about maybe $4, $5 at the most, and it works just as well. I mean, yeah, it's a little less creamy and juicy as the Tarte concealer, but when it's all said and done and I finish my face, it does pretty much the same thing. And here I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Potion. This is one of my favorite lipsticks to reach for when I want something very vampy and dark. Then I have my NYX liquid lip lingerie in Beauty Mark. It is a nude color for me, and it's just super soft, and it works, I wouldn't say just as well because they don't have the same property. This is more of like a matte lip, and this is just kind of sits on your lips. Two good products. Two different price points. This one is about $18. This one was about what, $5 or $6, and they still look good when I put them on, so can't tell me nothing. Next, you want to learn your skin type. Now, your skin type is essential because that is your canvas. This is what you're going to be working with, so you want to know what products can work well for your certain skin type. Myself, I have very dry skin, and over here my T-zone, it does tend to get oily, so I have to pay attention to that. I have pores around this area here that may be a little wide sometimes, so I have to figure out, you know, what products can I use to fill my pores while moisturizing my skin, but doesn't leave me looking like a grease ball by the end of the day over here. A lot of people deal with really oily skin, so they stay away from things like dewy, radiant foundations, and they go more towards mattifying products and primers that have that in the name, blotting powders, blotting papers. I promise you there is a product for you. You just have to work hard to find it. Which leads me to my next point, is to keep it simple. That saying, kiss, keep it simple, stupid, is so real, because there's no reason why as a beginner you need to be looking at how to highlight and contour and da 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 da. You need to figure out the essentials. Think about your base, think about your eyes, your brows, your lips. That is it. Figuring out what your skin type is. That tells you what kind of foundation you're gonna use. That tells you what kind of primer you might use. Do what you can with what you have also means literally looking at what's on your face and working with that. Do you have arched brows? Do you have a flat brow? Do you have hooded eyes? Are your eyes more flat? What look are you trying to accomplish? Once you figure out what you want and what you're trying to achieve, then you can find the makeup products that you can use to get there. There's no need to overwhelm yourself with 100,000 eyeshadow palettes. You only have 2 eyes. You don't have to get crazy with contour kits and serums and plumping filler things. Then you can focus on the fun things like, do I want a rosy color? Do I want to shimmer? Do I want a glitter lip? Do I want a lip that's very matte and soft? Once you get into it, you'll start to learn all the terminology that will help you to be able to tweak your look and make it more you. My next tip, please, please, please do not be afraid of trial and error. This means that there will be days that you will look crazy. If you're afraid of really looking crazy, I think it's best to just practice makeup when you're not doing anything at all. So maybe the people in your house with you or a close friend can just kind of give you the critique instead of risking it on some big event. But even still, like, I have a story. So I started using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, which is this brow gel, because I ain't got no brows. I was really looking for an eyebrow product that would just be the holy grail, and I picked out, I think it was in medium brown or dark brown, because I didn't want a black, because I had always been told do not wear black eyebrow product, whatever. In person, this thing looked beautiful. I was learning how to fleek my brows. I was wearing it around to school, going to class, going to work. But on my 21st birthday, it was a completely different scenario. I went out to dinner with some friends and it was dark. I'm in the restaurant is dark, and we're taking pictures. When I look back at those pictures, my eyebrows had this gray flashback and I looked ridiculous. There was nothing you can tell me to make me feel better about the fact that it's my 21st birthday and all my pictures look like I'm 70 here. Up until that point, I don't think I ever took pictures with it in the dark, so it was just a big learning moment for me. I know better now, and I learned from it. I know what not to buy, I know what to buy, and just what works for me. It's really trial and error. You have to be willing to make some mistakes before you get better. Another thing that helped me a lot in my journey was to follow people with the looks that I was going for. So following people who looked like me. As a person with dark skin, it can be hard to find influencers or beauty gurus who look like me, but thankfully with YouTube, Instagram, everybody is shop-hopping nowadays, so it was not that difficult for me to just latch on to the few. Like Jackie Aina, I've been following her since I was in high school. Other people I like, there's a girl, Ropo Demure. I really hope I'm saying her name right. She is absolutely gorgeous. Her brow is always amazing. She has the best nude lips. On Instagram, there's this girl, Woodley Alan. She's this Haitian makeup artist. Her eye looks are to die for. You know when someone looks so good, you just like. Another couple of YouTubers who I really like, I love the Style and Beauty Doctor because she likes to keep it simple. She hits all the basics. She doesn't do anything too flashy, but she really makes sure that she still looks very polished and put together. There's Naija by Nature. She will cut you with her brows, with her liner. She is fierce. And my favorite makeup artist is King Mali Magic, who places all the emphasis on a solid base. Her foundation layering technique is unmatched. Like, I want her to do my makeup when I get married 50 years from now. I say all of that to say, have fun. For a lot of people, makeup is an enhancement. For a lot of people, it's to help boost their confidence. It's a place to showcase your creativity. It's a place to maybe, you know, hide some imperfections that you're not too happy with. Just make yourself feel better. If you're not getting it right away, don't beat yourself up. Work on what you can with what you have, where you are, and I promise you that your skills will come through in no time. This is your entry into a world where anything is possible. Makeup goes from just somebody putting on some BB cream over some sunscreen, or studio makeup for movies and TV shows. You can follow me at Joyce Meets World on Instagram and Twitter, and of course hit the subscribe button. I would love to see how you guys grow. Hit me up, let's talk, let's chat. I can't wait. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. We flawless. What do people say to close their videos? I bet. We done. Yeah. See you around.